Hunger is a problem we can fix. In this country, this nation, people, citizens solved this in the past.
We do hope that the film will be a catalyst for conversation and then ultimately action. I'm Kristi Jacobson.
I'm Lori Silverbush.
And we're the directors of Finding North.
Our film is going to be premiering in the U.S. documentary competition.
Finding North is really a film about how this is the wealthiest country in the world, and yet we have a really big hunger problem.
We have more than enough food to feed everyone in this country well, healthfully, affordably, and yet we have the largest hunger crisis of any developed nation in the world.
The film, attempts to put a human face on that problem, on the problem of hunger, and I'd say we do it through sort of capturing three very different stories that sort of each illustrate one strand of what is a really complex problem.
Hunger definitely impacts my classroom. One student in particular, Rosie, I just really felt she wasn't really applying herself in the classroom, and I couldn't figure out where that attitude was coming from. What I realized when I brought her in one day was the main issue was that she was hungry.
One of the things that we set out to do that was really important was to show that working people in this country face food insecurity and outright hunger. Food insecure is a term that means that at various times they don't know how they'll get enough food. As a consequence, many other parts of their life are that they would otherwise search for work or parenting or school or whatever is instead consumed with the need to get food.
I start yawning, then I zone out, and I'm just looking at the teacher, and I look at her, and all I think about is food. Sometimes when I look at her, I vision her as a banana, so she goes look a banana, and then everybody in the class is like apples or oranges, and then I'm like, oh great.
We started to look in some of the states that are not what you would consider to be a pocket of hunger. Specifically, we went to look at rural places.
We made a real effort to make sure that people understood that we understand that you're in this situation largely because of systemic problems. There's no access to healthy foods. It was important to us both, I think, that we understood what was going on in a community, that we didn't come in and say, listen, we know what's happening here and we just want to capture it. So by visiting many, many times, that really helped.
People don't know that there's hunger in this country, and they certainly don't know that it's on a scale that we show. So there's something very appropriate about showing this film at the preeminent American independent film festival. It just feels appropriate, it feels right.